My family's weird, man. My family are all hardcore Christians and they're all overweight. And they're all trying to lose weight on these low-carb diets. That's funny. Christians not eating bread. And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting. Hey, I have to talk about this because this just happened to me a few months ago. I had lunch with my ex-girlfriend. Do not stay friends with your exes. It's too painful, man. I had lunch with my ex-girlfriend and she was 7 months pregnant and married to some dude. She's like, I'm having a baby. I'm like, I got an iPod. Sometimes I'll take my iPod to the park and I'll swing it on the swing. I'll slide it down the slide. My iPod never shits his pants. How many songs does your baby know? My iPod holds 8,000 songs. Can your baby shuffle? I was in Florida a few months ago and the audience was so old I had to change that joke to Sony Walkman. Can your baby skip to the next track? Alright, let's talk about happy things. How about that miracle plane landing on the Hudson River a few weeks ago, man? Wasn't that beautiful? That was Americans at their finest, man. In crisis, we are at our best, helping fucking people out. That should be the opposite of September 11th. They should show that over and over again. We should have a hero ticker tape parade in New York City for everyone involved, the ferry boat drivers, the crew, the passengers, the pilot. Don't you agree we should celebrate that great American moment? We have a new enemy in this country, ladies and gentlemen. Canadian geese. It's no longer terrorists. If you're Canadian, I want you to keep your fucking geese out of my country. You're a threat to our way of life. We built a wall on the wrong side of this country, ladies and gentlemen. We need to put a big golf course net at the border with Canada. Keep those greasy ass geese out of my freedom-loving country. Well, a new day has dawned in America, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited about the future. I'm really happy with the way the election turned out because I'm from the state of Florida. I'm just glad that Florida didn't fuck up another election. Had Florida fucked up this last election and all future elections in Florida, they would just have a cardboard cutout of each candidate and you would have to point to the one you want with a stick. Yeah, baby. I'm excited about the future. It's a beautiful time to be an American, baby.
Obama!
Obama is magic! Obama flies around on a magic unicorn in my book. I love that, man. I'm ready for a black president. Now we can blame black people for all the problems. I'm so happy that the burden of whiteness has been lifted from my shoulders. I'm ready for a black president. Now maybe finally McDonald's will continuously leave the McRib on the menu. And this injustice will finally come to an end. Obama's already getting negative news media. The guy's only been president a week, man. I think America's afraid. We're afraid once we go black, we'll never go back. White people never say cool shit like that. You never hear once you go white, you may also enjoy a Sprite. America needed to make a change, baby. I'm glad it happened. I love Elvis Presley. I think Elvis Presley is the perfect metaphor for the United States. Because Elvis started out young and sexy and innovative, and then he became all fat and disgusting and bloated. And I think that's where the United States is now, man. We're in our fat Vegas jumpsuit Elvis period. Too fucked up to know that the audience isn't digging us anymore. This crowd loves me, man. I can do whatever I want. Karate Kid, baby. Did my hero just do a karate kick? Sigh. Yeah, baby. It's a shame what's happening in Israel right now. It's interesting. You see these guys throwing rocks at tanks. They obviously never played rock, paper, scissors then. Everybody knows that a tank beats a rock every time. I think in the country of Turkey there should be a city called Gobble Gobble. I don't know why everybody in the country of Hungary doesn't just move to Turkey. I did a radio interview a few weeks ago and they introduced me as the bad boy of comedy. I never said I was the bad boy of anything, nor do I want to be introduced as such. Only in comedy do you ever hear that. You never hear that in other professions. You never hear, he's the bad boy of gynecology. See the dude put on his gloves with the fingers cut off? That would be speculum-tacular. I read that if you are ever attacked by a pit bull, that you should stick your finger in its asshole. My question is, what if that's the reason the dog is biting you in the first place? They built a wall at the border between the United States and Mexico. That really angers me, man. These are the people who gave us the margarita. Why would we separate ourselves from such magic people? I don't know if you read in the newspaper last year, but Mexico is considering legalizing all forms of drugs. If they do that, they have to build a wall to keep me out. Mexico, por favor, si amigo Tomas, please, Mexico. I can do yard work. I can clean Mexico, por favor.